Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Maria Margolis from Holistic, and today I have an Ashtanga Yoga for Complete Beginners class. This is a video that you guys have requested a lot. So if you're a complete beginner, if you've never done yoga before, or you're curious about the Ashtanga method, this is a great video for you. Also, the people that have tried my beginner videos of Ashtanga and thought they were a little bit too hard or too advanced and they were getting lost, you can backtrack to this one. Okay, we're going to go through the basics of Ashtanga Yoga and the essence and some of the terms, so you don't get lost whenever you go to another Ashtanga class or you do another one of my videos and you're like, what the heck is she talking about? Because we use a lot of Sanskrit words in the Ashtanga method. The Ashtanga Yoga is very, very dear to me because I've been practicing Ashtanga for over 25 years. It's an amazing practice. It works really deeply in the body and transforming the body and the mind. But it requires a lot of patience, a lot of self-love, and a lot of persistence and discipline. So don't get discouraged if you can't do everything, or if you don't get everything perfect on the first time. It takes years and years and years. It is a practice, okay? So just keep that in mind. The essence of Ashtanga Yoga is the breath. Conscious breathing with sound. We call it ujayi breath. And this ujayi breath activates the internal fire within. So we breathe through the nose, inhaling and exhaling through the nose, and we close the back of the throat, of the glottis. This makes it easier for us to control the in-breath and the exhale. So you want to inhale and exhale equally. The inhale is as long as the exhale. And you breathe with a sound, kind of like an ocean sound. You inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. So it's kind of like a very meditative sound. Why do we breathe with sound? So we can focus the mind on the sound when we're moving. So when we're moving, we are doing the system of vinyasa. Vinyasa is connecting the breath with the movement, and every movement in Ashtanga Yoga has a count. So we're connecting the breath and the movement, so it's kind of like a moving meditation. And as we're doing that, we're focusing the mind on the breath. It's easier to focus the mind on the breath if we have a sound, right? So this sound kind of becomes like a mantra through our whole practice. And the whole practice becomes like a beautiful, moving meditation. So we're going to practice the ujayi breath. Just sit in a comfortable position. You can sit cross-legged, any position that you want to. You can also use virasana if this is available to you. If this is hard, you can put a pillow under. Or you can sit, elevate your hips also a little bit, and sit on a cushion if you have very tight hips. You can also use some blocks under your knees. So whatever you need to do that. Get in position. And let's close our eyes and bring our attention inwards into our breath. Long spine. And just breathe through the nose, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. We want to have the inhale as long as the exhale, equal breathing with sound. So close the back of the throat. And try and make the ocean sound, the sound of the waves, or sometimes I tell my students to breathe like Darth Vader. You want to have a sound that's as loud that someone else who's next to you can hear it. Keep breathing. Long, deep breaths, inhaling through the nose. And exhaling. 4 more breaths, placing your attention completely on the breath. Breathing with sound. Ujayi breath. 3 more. Notice that when you connect to your breath, you connect to your body. And this is what yoga is about, connecting mind, body, and spirit. Good. Okay, so that is the breath, ujjayi breath. First thing we're going to learn. The second concept is the bandhas. So the bandhas are internal locks that we use in Ashtanga Yoga. We're not going to go too deep into them. It's a really big concept that we could do a whole new video for. I just want you to start familiarizing yourself with the concept, start using it and embodying it with practice. So Uddiyana Bandha is the bandha from the belly. We're going to activate the belly, pressing the belly towards the spine or the core muscles, kind of lifting them and pressing them back towards the spine. That's Uddiyana Bandha. Now Mula Bandha is the root bandha, and it's the pelvic floor or those sexual organ muscles where when you want to go pee and you stop the flow of the urine, you kind of contract a little bit those muscles and lift them. That is your pelvic floor. That's Uddiyana Bandha. So we're going to practice that together with the breath, with ujjayi breath. So you're going to close your eyes and we're going to start breathing with sound, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. At the same time, you're going to press the belly towards the spine, activate Uddiyana Bandha, and lift the pelvic floor, activate Mula Bandha. 4 more breaths, inhale. And it is a subtle contraction of the muscles. It is not, you're not like pressing too hard and trying too hard to activate. It's a very subtle movement and lift and contraction or lock of those muscles. 2 more breaths. One more, inhale. And exhale. Very nice. The last concept that we're going to learn is the drishti. The drishti is the focus of the eyes. When we focus our eyes on one point, it helps us focus our mind. It helps us concentrate. And when we do all of these things together, moving with the breath, focusing our mind on the breath and on a single point, we are teaching ourselves to have more of a clearer mind, to have a steadier mind, to be able to concentrate more. And this is one of the fruits of this beautiful practice. Okay, so now we're gonna work on the third concept, the drishti. The drishti means the gazing point. There is 9 gazing points in Ashtanga, and when we do a drishti, when we focus our eyes on something, it immediately helps bring presence into the posture, and it helps us with concentration. So for now, we're going to practice the drishti as our nose, nasagra drishti. We're going to again engage all the bandhas, lift Mula Bandha, the pelvic floor, Uddiyana Bandha, the belly, and let's start breathing ujjayi breath, focusing on the tip of our nose. All of those 3 things together. Breath, drishti, and bandhas. Ready? 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, so we're going to take all those concepts and start learning Surya Namaskar A or Sun Salutation A. We're going to come to the front of the mat. This posture is called Samastitihi. Straight legs, you're going to press your thighs together. This activates the middle line of the body, activates the legs, activates the pelvic floor. The pelvic floor lifts, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Press the lower belly towards the spine. Arms are relaxed down, shoulders relaxed. This is a very active pose. We're going to keep all that integration of the body, all the bandhas, And we're going to start with Surya Namaskar A, Sun Salutation A. Inhale, arms open, look up, palms together. Exhale, dive forwards, bend forwards, straight spine. You might need to bend your knees if you're not very flexible. Hands by your hands. Relax your head. If you have bent knees, you'll be here. Inhale, halfway lift. You're going to lift, straighten your spine, straighten your neck. You might have to come to your fingertips if you're a little bit more tight or even a little bit higher, depending on your flexibility. Exhale over the legs. Step both feet back into a plank pose. We're going to do Chaturanga Dandasana. You might need to put your knees on the floor. Exhale, elbows in towards the body, belly in. Inhale, lift, roll in tops of the feet. Roll the shoulders back, look up. Now you might need to put your knees on the floor as well here, but if you can, keep your legs lifted. Look back. Exhale, down dog. Roll through the backs of the feet. Or if you're here with your legs on the floor, you can just go through bent legs. That's okay. Long deep breaths here. We do 5 long deep breaths. Ujayi breath. Breath with sound. Press the belly towards the spine. Lift your pelvic floor. Your feet are hip width apart. Don't worry if your heels don't go all the way down, or if you need to bend your knees. Keep your hips high, pressing the floor away, internally rotating your shoulders, armpits towards each other. And 5, look forwards, walk all the way to the front of the mat, feet together. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. Exhale, bend over the legs. If you need to bend your knees, bend your knees. Inhale, come all the way up, straight back, arms out, palms together, press your belly in. Exhale, arms down. Good. We're going to do that again. Inhale, arms out, palms together, look up. Move with your breath. Exhale, the breath initiates the movement. Dive forwards. Hands down. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. Exhale, step back into Chaturanga. Knees off the floor or on the floor, depending on how you feel comfortable and what's available. Chaturanga Dandasana. Bend your elbows, elbows towards the body. Push into Cobra. Roll through the tops of the feet. Shoulders back, lift the chest, puff up the chest. Look up. Exhale, roll through the feet, or if you're down here, you can go through 4s. Downward facing dog. Very nice. Long, deep breaths through the nose. Your drishti, or your point of focus, your gazing point here is the belly. Activate your bandhas, breathe. Place your attention in the sound of the breath. This is your mantra. 4. 5. Inhale, look forwards, walk all the way to the center of the mat. Feet together, look up, inhale, belly in. Halfway lift, exhale over the legs. Inhale, come all the way up, arms out, palms together, press your thighs together. Exhale, hands down. Let's do one more. Move with your breath. Inhale. Connecting body, mind, and soul. Exhale through the center. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. Exhale, step back to Chaturanga. Choose your variation. Move, keep moving. Inhale, upward facing dog, roll through the front of the feet. Shoulders back, length in the front body. Exhale, down dog, roll through the back, through the front of the feet. Feet hip width apart, press back. Focus your eyes on your belly. If you need to bend your knees, press the floor away. Hips up towards the sky, long, deep, relaxed, steady breaths. Try and see if you can stay calm and steady in this posture. 4. Lift your thighs so your kneecaps are lifting. It's a very active posture. And 5. Look forwards. Walk or step all the way to the front of the mat. Feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. You can do whatever you need to do here. Come up, bend your knees. It's okay. Inhale, come all the way up. Press the floor away, palms together. Relax your shoulders, space between your shoulders and your ears. Exhale, hands down, samasthiti, stand straight. Very good. We're going to try sun salutation B. So we're going to start with Utkatasana. It's the chair pose. We're going to bend our knees as if we were sitting on a chair. Press your thighs together. Again, activate that belly back towards the spine. Lift the pelvic floor. Arms are coming out. Palms together, look up. Exhale, you're going to stand straight, and this is the same as Surya Namaskar A. You're going to dive forward on straight legs or bent. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. Stretch your spine. Exhale, you're going to you're going to step back into a plank. Knees on the floor or off the floor. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Roll through the front of the feet. Roll your shoulder back. Create space in the lower back. If your lower back hurts here, you can bring your feet a little bit more open. Exhale, roll through the back of the feet into a down dog. Come back. Inhale, you're going to look forwards and you're going to step your right foot in between both feet. Your left foot is going to turn out like 45-degree angle. Inhale, you're going to come up. You keep your knee bent 90 degrees over your ankle. Arms out, palms together. Exhaling, you're going to go down, all the way down. Hands on the floor. Turn your left foot parallel, right leg back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha. Exhaling, down dog, Ardha Mukha. Inhale the left side, left leg is going to go all the way into the front of the mat. If your leg doesn't go there, use your hand to bring your leg into the middle of the mat. That's okay. Turn your right foot out. Inhale, come all the way up. Remember to have that knee over the ankle. You don't want the knee sickling forwards, inwards, or back. Keep it in the middle. Exhale, hands down towards the floor, right foot parallel. Exhale your left leg back. Keep exhaling, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhaling, down dog. So I'm breaking it up. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths. I'm breaking it up a little bit more for you, so if you need to take extra breaths, that's okay. Just remember, if you're going upwards, it's always an inhale. If you're going down movement, it's an exhale. Breathe here to settle and reconnect to the breath. Ujjayi breath. Long, deep breaths. Look forwards, step all the way to the front of the mat. Feet together, inhale, look up, straight spine. Exhale, relax over the legs. Inhale, we're going to go again to that chair pose. Utkatasana, bend your knees as if you're sitting on a chair. Lift your chest, lift your arms, palms together. If your shoulders are very tight and you can't bring your hands together, keep your palms apart. Exhale to samasthiti, stand straight. Very nice. We're going to do that one more time, okay? Bend your knees, Utkatasana. Sit on a chair, arms up. Exhale, stand straight, dive forward. Same thing as sun salutation A. Follow your breath. Inhale, look up, straighten your spine. Exhale, step back to Chaturanga. Elbows in. Inhale, press, roll over the feet. Upward facing dog. Open the chest, puff up your chest. Press, really active legs here. Exhale, down dog. Roll over the feet. Right leg forwards, inhale, look forwards. Right leg in between the feet, turn your left foot out. Come up, arms up. Keep that knee bent 90 degrees. Exhale, hands down. Right leg back, chaturanga dandasana. Remember, if you need to put your knees on the floor, that's okay. If you need to do a cobra here, that's okay as well. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg, look forwards. Right leg up. Palms together. Exhale, hands down. Turn your right foot in. Left foot back, chaturanga dandasana. Move with your breath. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Very nice. Long, deep breaths here. Check in with your bandhas. Press your belly in. Lift your pelvic floor. Check in with your breath. Long, deep breaths with sound. Focus towards your belly button. Exhale completely. Last breath. Look forwards. Step to the front of the mat. Feet together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend over the legs. Bend your knees, Utkatasana. Sit down in a chair. Come up, arms up, palms together, arms straight. Exhale, straighten, Samasthiti. 2 more times. Bend your knees, sit low, press your belly in, arms up, palms together. Exhale, stand straight and dive forward with your breath. Same as Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, look up, straight spine. Do whatever you need to do here. Exhale, step back to plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, knees off or on the floor, elbows in. Inhale to cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale to down dog. Roll on the tops of the feet. Very nice. Right leg forwards, look forwards. Bring that right leg all the way up. You can use your hand if you need to. Turn your back foot out. Come up, inhale. Exhale, hands forwards, hands on the floor. Turn the back foot parallel. Right leg back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Roll into the front of the feet. Lengthen the upper, the front body. Exhale, down dog, roll through the feet. Look forwards, left leg in the middle of the mat. Turn your right foot out, come all the way up. Keep that knee bent. Exhale, down. Move with the breath. Left leg back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 long, deep breaths here. 1. Reconnect to the breath and reconnect with your bandhas. Check in. Is your lower belly pressing towards the back wall? Is your pelvic floor lifted? Focus your eyes to the belly button. 5. Good. Look forwards, walk to the front of the mat. Feet together, straight or bent. Look up, straighten your spine. Exhale over the legs. Bend your knees, sit Utkatasana or chair. Palms together, straight arms. If you can't press your arms together, keep your arms open. Exhale, Samasthiti. Very nice. Let's do one more. Try and move with your breath. Bend your knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, dive forwards. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten your spine, look up. Exhale, step back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Demonstrating with the knees down into a cobra. This is also an option. Exhale, there is always options. Back to down dog, very nice. Right leg steps forwards, loop forwards. Bring that right foot all the way up. Turn your back heel. Inhale up. Exhale, hands down. Right leg back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Into outward facing dog. Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, down dog. Roll through the fronts of the feet. Look forward, left leg forward. Move with the breath, turn your right foot out. Arms up. Exhale. Hands down. Left leg back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Lift those legs if you can. Open your chest. Lengthen the front body. Exhale. Roll through the tops of the feet. Long, deep breaths here. Listen to the sound of your breath. If at any moment you need to take a breath or some rest, you can come into a child's pose. One more breath. Look forward. Inhale, step all the way to the front of the mat, feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, over the legs. Bend your knees, Utkatasana, sit low. Use your belly, Uddiyana Bandha. Look up, palms up, arms stuck, arms together and straight. Exhale, Samasthiti. Stand straight. Very good. Okay, now we're going to finish here with the finishing postures. We're going to sit back down. And you can sit down in a full lotus, which would be right leg and then your left leg on top. If it's available, you can do that. If that's not available, you can try and bring your right foot in half lotus, bringing the right foot all the way towards your belly button and lowering it down. If that's also not available and you're very tight on your hips, don't worry, we'll just cross our legs. Okay, we're gonna hold our elbows. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, bend forwards. Long, deep breaths here. If your hips are very, very, very tight, you can also sit on a cushion to bring your hips a little bit higher. Long, deep breaths here. If this is also very hard and you're very tight in the shoulders, you might want to straighten your arms. Remember to stay present. The way we stay present is by focusing our attention into our breath, into the sound, into the ujayi breath. That brings us back to the present moment and into the posture. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. Again, you might want to sit on a pillow if you want to raise your hips a little bit. If your knees are like this and you're very tight in your hips, sit on a pillow or on a block. Arms straight. Bring your first two fingers together. The other three fingers are straight. Palms are straight, up towards the sky, over your knees, spine straight, chin is a little bit down. Your drishti, your gaze points, is the nose. Activate all your bandhas And breathe here. Long deep breaths through the nose. Ujjayi breath. Breathing with sound. 3. We're trying to make the inhale as long as the exhale. Your lower belly presses back towards the spine, Uddiyana Bandha. Your pelvic floor lifts, Mula Bandha. One more breath. Good. We're going to do the last posture, Uppatuhi. We're going to bring our hands next to each other, next to our hips. We're going to cross our feet. And we're going to try and lift our butt, our hips off the floor, as well as our legs. So we're going to inhale, straighten our arms, use those bandhas, lift those bandhas. That's going to give you the power to lift off the floor. Breathe here. If you can't lift your legs, that's okay. Just lift your hips. Inhale. 1. Hold it here. 2. Easy, steady breath. 3. 4. 5. Lift your legs if you can. If you can't lift off the floor at all, just imagine pushing up, pressing on those bandhas, and just visualize it and really activate all the bandhas, and slowly you'll be able to get it. And exhale down. Good. We're going to finish our practice there in shavasana. We're going to lay down on our mat, palms up towards the sky. Take as much space as you need to. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale. And exhale, relax and let everything go. No need to hold on to anything anymore. No bandhas, no ujayi breath. Relax your breath. Natural breathing. Relax all your muscles, relax your face. And just let go. Rest here in complete surrender, complete presence. And you can stay here for 5 minutes or as long as you want. It's really important to rest in shavasana always after practice so we can really benefit, calm the nervous system, and receive all those benefits of the practice. But we're going to end our class here. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, please give me a like. Please share this practice with anyone that you think that would benefit from it, especially in these times of quarantine when we most need to stay active for our mental health. Yoga is a great tool for that. Thank you so much. Also, remember to follow me on Instagram @holistic. I'll see you guys next week. Namaste.